Well, they had, was it 19 offensive rebounds, and we'll look at tape and see how we can get better. Coaches and players, and so again, we scored enough points to win. There was some rebounds that we couldn't come up with down the stretch, but again, we're getting better. Again, we lost a game that we felt we kind of could control. We can shoot 52%. And the opponent shoots 43, but when they get that many offensive rebounds, you can find yourself in a close game, or you can find yourself losing, and that's what we did tonight.
You guys gave up 9 threes in the first half. What did you see there? Were these just shots that were going in, or is it just that they were getting good looks at the basket?
They got some great looks. Wall came out and made his first 3, but coming out of the second half, we started making guys put the ball on the floor, closing out, making them do something different than just catch and shoot. This Washington team, lives, by the 3 a little bit, where, they got guys over 40% who could knock them down. And so in that first half, we gave them some shots that they made, and then in the second half, I think they only made 3. So we took that away. We just couldn't come up with the rebound.
When you talk about the 19 offensive rebounds, is it just a matter of guys weren't boxing out, playing physical enough down low? What did you see there?
It could be a lot of things. The ball bouncing the wrong way, and then they had a lot, Gortat had a couple of those tip backs where he keeps the ball alive and the guards come up with the rebound. So, again, we'll look at the video so we, can see where we can get better on the rebound and the ball. Again, we scored enough points. We moved the ball. We just got to come up with that one shot and get the rebound.
What do you think of Paul Pierce?
He was great tonight.
It seems like Darren passed up on a lot of open threes and was passing the ball around. I mean, do you like the way the ball is moving, or would you like to see him take some more of those?
I thought he did a great job in running the show. I think when you have 13 assists, you're getting the guys involved. He had 15 points. So sometimes you turn down a shot to get a teammate a shot, and that's what the point guards do. The good ones in this league, they can sacrifice a shot or two. And so I hope I answered that question for you.
Jason, with the way Paul played, do you think about changing his role, or does it reaffirm what you like about him coming off the bench?
I'll talk to the coaches tomorrow about that. Again, he had a great night. And I think if you look back to the Philly game, he had a good Philly game. Again, I mentioned that earlier, that it wasn't about the score. It was about him getting into a rhythm. He's a scorer. He's been that his whole career, and you could see that was a carryover from the last game. And so we'll talk, I'll talk to my coaches, and then we'll see and talk to him a little bit about a couple of different ideas.
Do you think with Paul, all that was missing in the beginning of the season was possibly his confidence? Do you think that might have been, or is it just getting used to a new team and new roles?
Yeah, I think it's, a new team, understanding new teammates, understanding what we're asking for him, being in one place for your whole career and then coming to make the adjustment, it can be tough. And so, but for him, he's a professional. He's not going to complain. He's going to go out there. He wants to win. And we've asked him to come off the bench, and he's responded. He's been a true professional. So, again, we'll talk with the coaches tomorrow, and I'll talk to him, and we'll go from there.
With Brook, do you want to see a little more intensity from him rebounding the ball and inside tonight? Looked like he obviously had a good game offensively, but what about defense and rebounding for him tonight, Brook, would you say?
Yeah, we would love for Brook to get a couple more rebounds, but sometimes on the perimeter when you're guarding the pick and roll, you're not, always under the basket to get the rebounds. So, and a lot of teams put him in a pick and roll situation. So I thought he had a great game being out. And so this is a game for him to build on. And so now we'll look at the video tomorrow and get better.
Last question. Jason, you guys have had issues defending the perimeter and the three-point line in a few games this season. Is there something schematically that you guys need to work on, or is it just a matter of, working within the system you guys have? Yeah,
we just got to get better, recognizing shooters, being able to run those guys off. But, I trust those guys. Again, in the second half, we got better. Sometimes you just can't wait. You got to start off right off when the game starts to be able to, take away a weapon that a team their strength. And Washington has got 3 guys who can shoot the threes. So we got to make sure we get better at that.